A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant legal development, the U.S. Supreme Court has temporarily halted a federal judge's order mandating the Trump administration to disburse approximately $2 billion in foreign aid to contractors. This ruling emerged after the Trump administration sought an emergency order to block the release of funds from the U.S. Agency for International Development, USAID, which had been ordered to be paid by midnight. The administration expressed concerns about the feasibility of complying with the judge's directive, citing potential harm to the federal budget and the president's constitutional obligations. The controversy surrounding this issue highlights the ongoing battle between the Trump administration and various advocacy groups over foreign aid funding. The administration argues that the order from U.S. District Judge Amir H. Ali has created an unsustainable payment plan that conflicts with the president's responsibilities. The groups challenging the administration's stance have until Friday at noon to respond, suggesting that the Supreme Court's pause may only be temporary. In a broader context, the Trump administration has announced plans to drastically reduce USAID's foreign aid contracts by over 90%, which translates to a staggering $60 billion cut in overall U.S. assistance globally. This move marks a significant shift in U.S. foreign policy, moving away from decades of promoting development and humanitarian aid as a means to stabilize foreign economies and build strategic alliances. The administration's memo regarding these cuts indicates a desire to eliminate what it describes as significant waste, stemming from long-standing institutional practices within USAID. This shift is part of a broader strategy to rethink how foreign assistance is delivered, aiming to use taxpayer dollars more effectively in advancing U.S. interests abroad. Critics of the Trump administration, including former USAID officials and various advocacy groups, have expressed alarm over these proposed reductions, arguing that such cuts could undermine global stability and humanitarian efforts. They contend that U.S. foreign aid has historically been a tool for fostering international goodwill and addressing pressing global challenges. The backdrop to this legal and policy drama includes the political landscape leading up to the 2024 elections, where foreign aid has become a contentious issue. President Trump and his allies, including prominent figures like Elon Musk, have targeted USAID as part of their broader agenda to reduce the size of the federal government. They argue that many USAID projects promote a liberal agenda and are not in the best interest of American taxpayers. As the legal battle unfolds, the implications of the Supreme Court's decision could resonate far beyond the immediate financial stakes. The outcome may set a precedent for how foreign aid is allocated and managed in the future, potentially reshaping U.S. foreign policy for years to come. The Trump administration's aggressive stance on foreign aid cuts is not only a reflection of its fiscal priorities but also an indication of a fundamental shift in how the U.S. engages with the rest of the world. Advocates for foreign aid fear that the proposed reductions will leave vulnerable populations without critical support, exacerbating global crises and diminishing U.S. influence abroad. With the clock ticking on the Supreme Court's pause, all eyes will be on how the administration navigates this complex legal landscape and what it means for the future of U.S. foreign aid. As the situation develops, stakeholders from various sectors will be watching closely, hoping to influence the outcome of this pivotal moment in American foreign policy. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.